I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my overview report for 2015 for you, Taurus. So let's see what's coming up. Okay, it's certainly an exciting year. I feel very optimistic about it, and I feel very optimistic for you, Taurus, as well about it. So, I mean, of course, ruled by Venus, the lover of love itself. If you're not already in the arms of your one and only true love, then this year you can find that special romantic connection. And it's essential for Taurus to have love in your life. It really is. There's two things that Taurus need, and one is money in the bank, and the other one is a cozy, lovely, delicious person right next to you that you can spare your life with. So, that can come together for you this year. And if you don't have that, then you sort of feel a little bit incomplete. So I'm happy to say that that is in the stars. If you're in a relationship, then certainly you can use this time to reconnect or stay connected or build the relationship. Of course, let's not forget that all relationships take work. It's a little bit of a myth, I think, that everything should be rosy all the time, because if it was, then, where would the challenge in life be? Where would you learn? How would you grow? How would you grow together? Okay, so never be scared of a little bit of a challenge in a relationship, because it allows you to get to know each other, that a little more or a lot more deeply and intensely. And as we do that, of course, we get to know ourselves more too. So that's all good. All right, so starting or expanding your family is also in the stars. So if that's not on your to-do list, then you better be a little bit careful there. But we've got Jupiter for the first half of the year is still in your home and family area, and then it's going to move into your solar fifth house, all about children, love. It's also a creative area of your chart, but very much about love. Can start love affairs or start families here. So, and we do have connections between Venus, your ruling planet, and Jupiter this year. So, that's something nice to look forward to, of course, if that's what you want. So if it's not, then you better be a little bit careful with that. All right, so your home base is very important. The home is very, very important to a lot of signs, of course, but particularly for Taurus, because you occupy that solar second house, and it's all about stability and your home base. One of the greatest fears for Taurus, I feel, is to be homeless. If I could pick one fear that I felt was, the most confronting, then that would be it. So therefore, your home becomes, crucial for you. You need stability within the home, relationships, family, and you need to experience an alignment of your values with someone that you can feel an extraordinary connection with. Not, you're not a person to settle, and nor should you. Venus as your ruler, then as I said, Venus is the lover of love itself. So you're not one of the signs that can settle because, well, it's probably what you should do. Okay, so don't ever try to fall into that trap. You want more, you deserve more, and you should have more, and this year you can. All right, so let's have a look what else is happening. We've got two lunar eclipses, which both center your attention right on the purpose of your life and can open doorways to make changes in your career path. Okay, so this is all good, and it'll put you on the journey of doing what you love to do. Okay, so that's really when your heart opens up and you're inspired to be and do and the greatest that you can do and be in life. So watch out for connections and incidences and moments of synchronicity or serendipity. You've probably, as a Taurus, you've probably seen that movie Serendipity many, many times. It's certainly one of my favorites. And that's all about following your heart, following your path, and doing what you love. And with your career, then that can open up this year for you as well. But as always, you have to take control of it, recognize the opportunities that cross your path, and then be consciously pick them up and go after them, okay? All right, this is also a time for you to look after your health and well-being, as well as your spiritual development. So we've got lunar eclipse in this area of your chart, which is going to be a trigger and spark your attention and focus, and just that longing to not only look after yourself on the outside, because beauty is also a part of the Taurus persona ruled by Venus, but you want to develop more as a person and develop more on a spiritual sense, okay? But it is essential for you to look fabulous and have a healthy regime in place. But you want to make sure that it fits into your schedule, because if it's easy to do, then there's a better chance of you sticking to it, okay? If it's difficult to fit in to your lifestyle and the other important things in your life, like career, family, or a partner, then you're not going to be able to do it, and that's just going to cause frustration. So make sure you sort of design a regime that's going to be suitable for you on a day-to-day or weekly basis. And, because when you look great, it builds your confidence. And, that's what we all want. We all want to be confident and stand in our own power. And there will be certain astral triggers this year which will help you do that. So it can seem confronting at the moment, or disruptive or unsettling. But, when we get these astral triggers like this, that's going to sort of come throughout the year for you in this area of your life, then it's going to help to push you in the right direction, okay? It's a year really to be empowered, Taurus, not disempowered. I mean, so you want to do everything that you can. It's like whatever it takes. Work out what really makes you feel disempowered and eliminate that. You know what they say, if you want your life to be different, then you have to be different, okay? And it's very much, I feel, about that this year for you. You have to maybe make some tough decisions, some hard decisions, which are going to lead you onto the right path, a better journey, which will give you a more satisfying and empowering, confident outcome, okay? And that's very, very important. It's also important to be, self-sufficient this year, and in 215, financial security is possible. So once again, as I said earlier, very important to have that money in the bank. If you got that, with Venus, there's always the temptation to spend on, pretty gorgeous, beautiful things, because, Venus is the ruler of all things beautiful, including a Taurus. So you want to be a little bit careful of that. But you do have the influence of industrious Saturn, okay? And Saturn's going to move out of your seventh house of relationships, or it did move out of it, late in December 2014, and move into your solar 8th house. So this is going to put more importance on getting ahead financially and with security. And it's going to take work and dedication for you to do that, and to, will be required for you to have a position of security. But you know what? Whatever it takes, it's going to be worthwhile, because that's really what gives you the confidence in life to do, say, be anything you want, okay? So it's very important this year to focus on that financial security, and there's certainly positions in your astral star chart that are going to help you do that. So you can really change your vibration and renovate your life this year, one step at a time. It will happen, and all you need to do, Taurus, is just keep on moving forward, keep a positive outlook, and just trust in the process of life, okay? And when you get to the end of the year and you look back, your life is sure to be very, very different, and in a good way. So have faith and trust in the process. Thanks so much for following my work through the year. I really appreciate that, and I sincerely hope something fabulous comes out of this year, 2015, for you, and I really believe that it will, and I wish you love and luck, and I look forward to presenting to you the weekly and monthly videos right through 2015. Bye for now.